Welcome to the Soup Kitchen, guys. It's so wonderful to be back, guys. This video is probably going to be my shortest video. I do want to do more on this topic because I feel like it is not talked about much at all. Men are not appreciated. We are not pouring back into our men like we should. And so, yeah, I mean, I want to get into it. I do have a list of ways to encourage men. Yeah, so the list that I have right here, I wrote down the number one thing to actually encourage a man is to respect him. That man would feel more empowered to lead if he is receiving respect from you. Ladies, that is like cute. We feel like, oh, like I'm a queen, and you are. But at the same time, we have to know, and this is for my feminine energy women, and that naturally just encourages the flow of a man feeling like he can lead you and or a family. The second thing is affirming his greatness. I ask people all the time, like, hey, what's your superpower? And definitely that is, just words of affirmation, making him feel loved, making him, just speaking life into him. There's a lot of women, honestly, that I've seen speak so poorly to their man or to men in general or about men, and then they expect to get some amazingly great man when if you can't even appreciate the men that are in your life, then how do you expect to attract a great man? How do you expect to keep a great man? Verbal praises. So I'll give you guys an example. Because this is my little strong suit. It's my little secret sauce that I whip up or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's all from the heart. It's all real and it's all genuine. And so let me give you an example. Man says, "Hey, I'm going up for this promotion and at work, and I really hope that I get it." And he's looking for a response from his woman, right? Lady A says, "Oh, that's cool. Hope you get it." Walk away. Okay. Lady B says, "Oh, that's amazing. Like, yeah, I think you got this. I think you got this. Like, yeah, you're doing everything. I think you got it." Okay. Me, I'm Lady C. And me, Lady C, I speak life into my man. Like, just in general, I want to see him grow. Like, the words that you're speaking to that man is like pouring water into a plant. They need that. They need to hear that they are doing great. They need to know just words of encouragement. And seeing them, I would say to him, "Babe, that is wonderful. You know what? I definitely see you in that position. You could rock that position. You could probably do that better than the person that's in it. As a matter of fact, I could see you getting in that role, and I could see you taking over that role and making that role your own. And I know, you're good at this, you're great at that, you're amazing at this and this." That builds him up to the point where he can take over the world with your words. So, yeah, build him up, make that man feel great. I've seen men at their lowest point, and after speaking to me, they'll like walk away like star status, and I'm like, wow, like it feels good. It feels really good. And I don't say anything that's not true. All right, I'm looking at my notes. The third thing that I want to bring to you guys today, I'm gonna keep it short, is supporting him, showing up and showing out. Like, not just like, "Oh, good job, you did that, that's great," like giving bare minimum. No, I mean, be his cheerleader. Like, there's no way that another woman in his life should be a bigger cheerleader than you. Not even his mama. Because at some point, mama's supposed to let go, whereas you are supposed to encourage him with your support. One way that you can definitely support him is do not compete with him. Be his partner, be his ally. I repeat, do not compete with your man. You will lose. And I'm not talking about the competition, but over time, you will run him away. Because he is not going to want to be in a relationship with a woman who's trying to compete for the leadership role. And if you're that feminine energy woman, then you should encourage a man to lead. If that's something that you're struggling with, then maybe you should get with a man who's a feminine energy man who wants to allow his woman to lead. And there's nothing wrong with that. This world is telling us like, oh, you can do it better than a man. Ever since I was little, I was always told like, oh, men could do that, you can do it too. So you grow up thinking like, yeah, I could do that too. But then when you get out in the real world, you're trying to compete with him. So when you're trying to compete with him, it turns into a power struggle. And that tug of war, come on now. He'll just bounce. Because men, they want you to be their safe haven. And if you're supporting him and you're encouraging him, you create a very safe space for your man. Speaking life into him, just affirming his greatness, and loving on him and pouring into him. 3 things. First thing is respect. That's the mind. If you have the mindset to respect, then it will come out in your actions. Naturally, it will encourage him to be a better leader. Things that you do, things that you say. Second thing is affirming his greatness. And that will come out in just verbal praises. And the third thing is to support, and that's you physically being present for him, showing up and showing out. All right, guys, if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you know of someone who would benefit from this type of content, please share my video. And don't forget to like and leave your comments below. Thank you for joining me in the Soup Kitchen.